Bob, we're ready to get this 8th grade game underway. The Mules will be receiving. Number 12, Jeremiah Smith is back, and number 40, Michael Lozano. And here's a kick, short kick, taken by one of the up men, and he's running down the sideline. The Mules will have good field position. They'll be out close to the 50 on about the 47-yard line. Bob, I can finally read this, and it'll be right. I've been trying for 2 games now, but Coach Jay told me that last year Childress won by 1 point when these 2 teams were in the 7th grade, and they held the Muleshoe on a 2-point conversion to win with no time left. So this is a big game for the Mules to try to even this up. And they were defeated 3 times over at Childress last year, and they have a chance to win all 3 games here if they can win this 8th grade game.
And by the way, we're 5 and what are we, Ronnie? 5-2.
5-2 on the season. All right, quarterback keeps, and a good run, good spin. Number 20, that's going to be Marco Sanchez, and he's going to pick up, I think, about 5 yards on that first down play. It was a option keeper, I would say.
Give him 6.
Give him 6. All right, so 2nd down and a long 4 for the Mules. Boy, they have Childress has some big old kids out there.
They always have tremendous.
And we have some good-looking kids too, but they really have some big kids in that defensive line.
They do.
2nd down and line, we're going to call it 5 because they moved it back a little, about 5.
Just a little. It is 5.
Joe Wagner, the running back, there's an option. Oh, and we just fumbled. I think we got it back. Yeah, a little few jitters there as Sanchez pitched to Wagner around the right side, and he just couldn't hang on to it, but he did hustle back and recover the ball. So it'll be 3rd down, and he's going to lose 10 yards on the play, so it's 3rd and 15, so probably a passing down here. Number 20 coming into the ball game for the Mules. That's Marco Sanchez. Oh, yeah, we had some yardage on that if, we hang on. The center is Carlos Mesa, number 52. In motion go the Mules, and hit just as we throw it, and it's incomplete. Pretty good defense there by Childress, and they did hit her quarterback just as he threw the ball, so the Mules will be forced to punt the ball away. We had a good 1st down run on the keeper, and then probably had the 1st down on the pitch and just couldn't hang on to the ball, and then the pass, 3rd and 15, incomplete. So Mules should be punting the ball here, I believe. Let's see. Yes.
Yeah. Who is the punter? Is it number 40?
I can't tell.
Michael Lozano.
Lozano, okay. Pretty good snap. Yes, number 40. Oh, man. Goodness. What? Are we not down? He's still running. He's still running. He may get to 1st down. No, he's not going to. He's going to get tackled from behind. I don't know what happened then, Bob. We, Childress had some boys in there, but I think we had time to punt it, and I don't know what happened. I thought they tackled him down around the 30, but his knee never hit the ground.
We're lucky, Ronnie.
We're lucky there. Yeah, they have the ball, Childress does, on the 49 in Childress territory, but it was a good run. He might have made the 1st down, but he had to slow up for a would-be tackler, and then they caught him from behind. So the Mules make a mistake in their own defense, and Childress with the ball. And I don't know what Childress' record is, but I'll bet it's good. We're 5-2.
Both teams are good.
2 running backs, and we hit them right at the line of scrimmage, and they don't make a lot on it, a couple of yards. Let's see who that first one is in there. It's a good tackle by number 59.
And also 20, I believe.
20 and 59. Let's see here. 59 is Carlos Hernandez, and 20 is Marco Sanchez. So close to 3 yards on the play. 2nd down, and call it 7. Number 10 in the ball game with a play for the Bobcats, and they hustle up to the line of scrimmage. Bobcats in purple and white, and the Mules in black and white, mostly solid black. 2nd down, 2 running backs, quarterback under center this time. Going to hand off straight ahead, and some pretty good yardage. It's be 3rd down and short, 3rd and about 2.
One of them was 53.
53 on the tackle.
67.
All right, 67 is Fidel Mendoza, and 53 is Josiah Reyes. Is it? Let's see. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So third and short, and they'll of course go for it on fourth down if they need to. They like about 2, maybe 2.5 yards having the first down. Clock running, 4:56 here in this first quarter. No score, and they should have the first down. The quarterback kept the ball and
66.
picked up about 4 yards. He needed 3, so it'll be a first down. 66 on the tackle. That is Coleman Preston. And a first down for the Bobcats. The Mules tried to punt the ball and were unable to get the punt away and almost ran for a first down, but not quite, on the 4th and 15. So Childress with excellent field position. They got the ball on their own 49, and they've moved for 1 first down, and they have the ball on the Muleshoe 39-yard line. With 4:28 remaining, no score here in this first quarter. And was the ball loose there?
Yeah, let's see.
No, second down coming up. I thought maybe they fumbled. And
one of them in there was 67. Ronnie,
2 yards picked up on the play. 67 in on that tackle. That's Fidel Mendoza and several other Mules in on that tackle. 2nd and 8. Inside 4 minutes now in the first quarter with no score. Mules with a 3-man line, 5 linebackers, and there's a pretty good running play. They may have the first down. I believe they do. Kind of cut back to the middle. 53 on the tackle, it looked like, Bob. That was Josiah Reyes. And it is a first down.
Muleshoe 27.
All the way to the Muleshoe 27-yard line, and Childress looks sharp.
Big offensive line.
They are big. And they have the quarterback under center again.
Yeah, they do this time.
And they jumped in. They jumped, if they call it.
They called
Yeah, they called it.
They got it.
Definitely jumped in. So that'll cost them 5 yards. Left end, it looked like, Bob.
Yes, it was.
Oh, hi, Coach.
Hey. At number 14, can drive on that 7th grade. Wow.
How you doing?
Hi there.
How are y'all?
How are you doing?
Oh, hi.
Hi. We're up here.
Okay, first down and 15 now after the penalty. Childress with the football. And quarterback reversed, and that's a good defense by 53. They little bootleg there, and number 53 picked that up. Josiah Reyes, that's the 3rd tackle he's made already, Bob. With 3:02, 3 minutes now remaining, first quarter, it will be maybe a yard gain on that play, so it'll be 2nd down and 14. We'll probably see if Childress can pass here this time.
Yep.
We're doing a good job of staying home on the bootlegs and covering our positions very well so far.
Same formation, of course. 3 backs back there.
Well, the quarterback is back
Yeah.
in the shotgun this time. Fires, and boy, there was nobody over there where he fired. That could have been.
It sure could.
I mean, he's still in the pocket, and he threw the ball away, and somebody went the wrong route, I believe, and that could have been a penalty right there. What do you call that? Pass.
Grounding.
Grounding. That could have been grounding. That would have helped out if it had been too, because that would have cost them the down and a
10
penalty.
yards, yeah.
Okay, 3rd down and 14. I really think that they ran the wrong route then, but regardless, they had no one out there. So it's 3rd down, and there's a handoff straight ahead, and good defense. It'll be 4th down. They picked up a few, but they have 4th and about 8 is what they like.
75.
With 2:21 remaining here in the first quarter.
There's Billy Tosh.
Tosh was in on that tackle, and 52 is
Carlos Mason.
Carlos Meza. He's also the center, I believe, for the Mules.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4th down. It is 4th and 8. Picked up 6 yards on that last play. And we're doing, so far, a pretty good job on their big running backs.
I just wonder, Ronnie, if they may. They're probably going to throw it here, but you never know.
Well, I guess we'll see. They have a slot over on the left side, wide receiver on the right, quarterback in the shotgun. He is going to throw it, and he has a man wide open.
Wide open.
So 1st down over on the left side. Kind of hoping they'd run it in. I didn't know, but they were open.
What they did, they sent their wide receiver deep then and just pulled our defensive back with him. And then when the quarterback sprinted out, there was no one over there.
Probably slid it back across the middle there. So it's 1st down, a big 1st down. We had them 3rd and 8, and they convert. Childress trying to score first with 1:16 remaining in the 1st quarter. And big play there by 52. 52 tackled him in the backfield, so it'll be 2nd down. Carlos Mesa again, a couple of tackles for him. And the ball goes back to the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal to go for Childress from the 9-yard line. Good read there by Mesa. And they'll probably put the ball in the air. I don't know.
2nd down, you never know.
Okay, we have a slot over on the left side and wide receiver on the right. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs. And the quarterback's going to throw it into the end zone. And it is intercepted in there by number 11, I believe. Let's see who that is. Intercepted on the goal line by the Mules. Big defensive play by the Mules.
That was 11.
Number 11 on the interception, and that is Juan Sanchez. Boy, that's big. He just stepped in front of the would-be receiver on about the 1-yard line and picked the ball off and runs it all the way back to what, the 8 or 9?
Yeah, just about the original.
Their original line scrimmage, yeah.
Their original line scrimmage.
Looks like it's on the 8.
About the 8.
Okay, so big play there by the Mule defense. Well, or about the 1, yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Mules now with wide receivers and slots on both sides, and timeout called by Childress with.
I think he signaled Muleshoe, Ronnie.
Oh, did Muleshoe call timeout? Maybe so. Maybe they didn't like the defense. With 2:20 remaining in the opening quarter, no timeout, which I believe now was called by the Mules. Back on the field, and here come the Mules. And we have slots on both sides, wide receivers. And a running back is, I believe, Joe Wagner. And keeping the ball, the quarterback has some running room, and he has a good run all the way out across the 20 to the 25 to the 26-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We just took the snap there with Marco Sanchez, backed up, looked the situation over, found a hole, and then created another hole or two and picked up a big 1st down there for the Mules.
Was that 20? Okay, I thought that was the other Sanchez, but I guess it was.
Well, they have another now, the receiver.
Oh, that's right. It was number 20. Yeah.
Okay, so Muleshoe 1st and 10 out to about the 25, and there's a late pitch, and we're going to have some running room there, another 1st down, and we're going to be loose down the sideline, Bob. We may score here if we don't get a penalty.
Don't get a clip.
All the way into the end zone. Is that Wagner? Uh-oh, flag.
Oh, no.
Flag.
Ronnie, that was not a clip. Well, oh, my.
Boy, I tell you what, they can't say that we're favoring them.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo.
Ronnie,
I didn't see that either.
I was watching that, and it didn't, well, okay.
We're about 20 yards ahead of where they threw the flag.
Before, that was Sergio Solano.
Solano ran that in?
Wow.
Okay, let's see. That wasn't, Sergio Solano on a great pitch and a great run. He broke 2 or 3 tackles. And then, I don't know, usually you shouldn't get that penalty when you're about 20 yards down the field.
It might have happened. I don't know, but it was pretty fine there. Okay.
All right, so the Mules will have the football. Let's see where they place it.
After the penalty, wow. That would have been about what, Ronnie? About 75 yards, but that brought it way back. Now there's an option again. We're going to try it again with number 24. And he nearly broke that one. So he was tackled there by their 24. And how much did we get there? Well, we just got about 4. I thought we got more than that.
But if he gets by that one tackler, he's amazing.
Well, like Ronnie said, if he gets by that one, I think he's gone.
It wasn't a great pitch. Then.
No.
Kind of behind.
They kind of slowed up our pitch then, kind of pushed us out too wide. But anyway, it's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Mules, as after that big penalty, they're they still have it on the 39 of Childress. 2nd and 6. Twin to both sides. Okay. Well, there's a long pass down there. It's
caught out of bounds.
Out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
That play didn't look too good there. They forced us out.
They kind of put quite a bit of pressure on us there, and he just had to pretty well throw that one away. And we have two Sanchez's. Marco is the quarterback, number 20, and number 11, 1 is a wide receiver. So it's 3rd and 6 now.
We'll go for it twice here, man.
So I'm sure the Mules will go for it twice if they don't make it this time. There's the option again, and he's going to make it, and he may score. 24 down to, he's going to be tackled and knocked out of bounds inside the 10, and I don't see a flag anywhere. That was a good option play, and that was 24 again, wasn't it, Ronnie?
A good pitch then.
Good pitch by the quarterback, and that was Sergio Solano.
Running with the ball. Yeah.
So let's see.
He's on about 7.
On about the 8, I believe. It's going to be 1st and, yes, it is 8. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Mules. Good pitch then. And a good run by Solano.
Keep running.
Okay, now this time we put 3 receivers over to the left, 1 to the right. The running back is Solano. The quarterback is Sanchez, Marco Sanchez.
Quarterback may keep it. Just
and we'll see what the Mules come up with here. And we handed it off, and he is into the end zone. I don't see a flag. And I think they thought we were going to run the option then, and he just straight ahead handoff, Ronnie, to 24.
24. Oh.
Yeah, Solano.
Okay. Good run. Pretty good blocking.
This is big. These extra points are always big, and especially, well, they're big anytime, but especially in junior high, when you're usually going for 2, which is what they're doing. This is their same formation here, twins to both sides. Now the quarterback keeps it. Pitch. Well, he had to.
Not gonna work.
The pitch was a little behind him there, and that gave the defense time to get out on him. So the score remains 6-0 in favor of the Mules. And we've played about a minute or a little over in the second quarter. We'll be back with a kickoff. After the score, 8-yard run up the middle by, I think that was Solano, wasn't it, Ronnie? 24.
We should have.
And then the extra point failed, and it's 6-0 with 6:51 left in the second quarter. Let's see, Ronnie, who the kicker is. 67.
57 or
67. That is... that's Fidel Mendoza. And there's a kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. And they can take it right there or make us kick it over.
Probably make us kick it over. Maybe not.
We'll see what the call is here.
I think it will take it there. Well, they can take it on 35 if it's past the 35, I think.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they do.
30, I guess. I guess it's 30.
Okay, they get it on the 30. So that's not bad. Childress will have it on their own 30, 1st and 10 with 6:51. Of course, no time run off the clock then. You'll close that door, maybe. Yeah, well. Okay, there's a handoff to number 33. Oh, he breaks a tackle, but then there were two other mules on him, and he didn't get just a whole lot. Good defense in there by the mules is he picked up, we'll give him 3. 2nd and 7. So he gets out to the 33-yard line.
Doing a pretty good job of tackling.
Mules are doing a good job tackling. They won the first 2 games, and now Childress puts a wide receiver out wide to both sides. This time they have the quarterback is under center, and he hands it off, and well, he didn't get the first down. Right, just straight ahead, right behind his big center. And 3rd and 3, as they have it on their own 37.
77 is big.
Oh, they do have some big linemen. I mean, this 77, Ronnie, looks like he weighs 200 pounds or more.
More, probably too.
Maybe more. And that whole offensive line's big. But 77, the tackle over here on this right side is very big. Okay, now hand it off again, and I believe he's going to have, yes, he has the first down. They're just running right at us now. So 1st and 10, and they'll have it on their own 42, looks like. 5:28 left in the first half. Defensive struggle. 55 comes out for the Mules. 20 came out. 67 goes in. That's Mendoza. 55 is Javier Gutierrez, and 20 is Marco Sanchez, the quarterback. And there's a pass, and intercepted again by the number 11 again, Sanchez, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds inside the 40. That is 2 interceptions, Ronnie, for one Sanchez.
Yeah, what he did then, he was playing good close defense, and the quarterback just stood up and really fired one in there, and it a little bit wide and right off the fingertips of the would-be receiver, and Sanchez just caught it on the rebound. Great job by him.
He's had 2 big interceptions. One nearly on the goal line, and this one out about midfield, and he ran it back to the 39.
Take it in.
And he had good defensive position there. So the Mules have good field position here. They have it on the Bobcat 39, 1st and 10, quarterback. Now he wants to throw it, and now he's going to run with it, and he's going to have, good run there. Very good run. Breaks a tackle, has the first down. He's down inside the 25. And that was a great run there by Marco Sanchez. And let's see, they're going to put it on about the 25, I believe. I guess he stepped out of bounds there. I thought he had a little more than that. No, it's on the 24. On the Bobcat 24, 1st and 10 for the Mules.
We went out of bounds, clock stopped.
And clock stopped out when we went out of bounds. There's 4:54 left in the second quarter. The Mules lead 6-0. Now, quarterback keeps it, and not a whole lot. Well, he got about 3, looks like.
I think, Bob, that was a bad snap. He had to pick it up off the ground, and he couldn't run what he was going to run, so he just kept the ball and got as much as he could out of the play.
We're back after the timeout, and the Mules have it 2nd and 7 from the Bobcat 21. Quarterback keeps it and has good running room, and he's going to have the first down. Oh, man, he broke about 3 tackles, Ronnie. I thought they had him on the 5. He just broke out and scored from 21 yards out. That is Marco Sanchez.
Go for 2 again.
So the Mules go for 2, definitely again, as they lead 12-0 with 4:28 left in the second quarter. See what the Mules come up with. This would be a big two-point conversion here. Looks like trips, no twins to both sides. One running back. Okay, bad snap. Now he's going to run with it. Now he may score. And he did. He got the 2-point conversion. That was Sanchez again. So that makes it 14-0. And we'll have a kickoff. They have 3 deep men on about around the 20 up above, 1 on the 20 and 2 on the 25. The last time the Mules kicked it out of bounds, they may do that again. So we'll wait and see. What is it, 67, Ronnie, kicking it? And no, it's fielded on the 30. Starts back upfield. Oh, good tackle. Let's see if we can figure out who that was. And 75. I believe it's 75. 12 may have been in on it, but 75, Billy Tosh really put the tackle on him, and he had some help by 12. Jeremiah Smith. B game, like we said, is a mixture of 7th and 8th graders. They won 14-0. So it's 1st and 10 for Childress. The quarterback just kept it then. He was lined up under center and kind of caught us by surprise then, and it was just a quarterback sneak right up the middle as number 10.
Made 6.
And he picked up 6.
I think they need to get something going this time.
Normally, we don't see that in the way teams play offense now. You don't see that quarterback sneak much on the first down, but that one paid off. Twins over to the right, 1 to the left. And they have all the backs in the backfield now. Well, they have 3 back there. Quarterback wants to throw it, throws it deep.
Intercepted.
And
we had it.
Almost intercepted again. Let's see who that was, Ronnie. That was not 11 that time. Or was it?
11.
Or was that 11 again?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Nearly had another interception. Bob, we put pressure on that quarterback, and he threw that in blindly. I mean, he just threw it up for grabs in.
I tell you, this number 11 for the Mules is a ball hawk back there in that secondary. So that's going to make it 3rd and 4 for Childress.
Probably run it.
3:37. Like Ronnie said, they'll probably run it this time. And they do. And they didn't get a whole lot. Who was the first one in there?
No, they got close to the first one.
Okay.
Let's see.
66, I believe.
66 is one of the tacklers.
That was
big kid.
That was Coleman, Preston.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
They didn't make. Well, they made.
Fourth down.
They made. Yeah, they're 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. They made a little more than I thought they did.
Yeah.
They got a pretty good spot there. Of course, he fell forward.
Guess right here when they stop him, get good field position.
Okay, this would be big here if we could stop him here. It may be a quarterback sneak. No. Well, he made it. We had him stopped, but he made it. Yeah, second effort, he got it. So that was still good defense. 66 is one of them in there. That was Preston Coleman again. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. We're down to 2:49. The Mules leading 14-0 before halftime.
I'm surprised they're not passing because it looked like it pretty good. We've intercepted.
Ronnie, they brought the big offensive tackle back in then, number 11.
Number 6.
I mean, number 77. Well, that's close to old quarterback keeps it and pretty good defense.
Okay, that's number 24.
24. He just, he has run up the middle quite a bit. He faked it then, but that was good defense. That was good defense by the running back on offense, Solano.
He's the one that broke that long
one.
That we got
24. He's the one that had the big one for a touchdown. It was called back.
Did they call a penalty?
Oh. Did we get a penalty, Ronnie? Well, I guess not.
Well, second.
Well, he
didn't make it.
I didn't think he made that much. It must have been, first down. We must have been offsides because it's first down and about 5. Okay, he rolls out, wants to throw it. Now he's going to run with it. This number 10's a good runner. He probably has the first down easily.
He turned on the afterburners on that.
Their quarterback has the only blue helmet out there. The rest of them are white. But he's a good athlete, you can tell. We're down to 150, clock running. 1st and 10 for Childress on the mule, about 39. Inside the 39. They're using a lot of time here, Ronnie.
Yeah, they got to throw it after a while.
133. Now they have twins to both sides and empty backfield. Quarterback, now he wants to throw it deep, and he is wide open. And he dropped it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
I mean,
That's the first time they've really gotten behind our secondary, and we caught a break there. Lucky.
He tried to catch it over his shoulder and just kind of got turned around, I guess.
Yeah. That would have been an easy touchdown right there. Now it is 2nd down and 10 from the Mule 39. This quarterback has a good arm for Childress. And now Childress up to the line of scrimmage. This time they have 3 backs in the backfield, quarterback in the spread. Now let's see what they do. Oh, number 33, we missed a tackle, but he didn't get just a whole lot. So it's going to be...
I'd be thinking they'd be calling a timeout here in a minute.
It's going to be, let's see. Well, it looks like like you say, he got...
About 4.
4. He got...
Had him at the line, and he called one tackle.
And it's on the Mule 34.
They already called 3
And we're down to 48 seconds. I'm surprised they haven't called timeout. I would look for that same pass again.
Oh, there.
Yeah, they had to be in motion then, Ronnie.
Yeah. 21 over here.
21 was never set, and he moved before they snapped it. So that's going to make it. Well, let's see.
Whatever we didn't do in the middle a while ago, we need to be aware of that.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Looks like it's going to be.
In about 11.
Well, I think it should be 2nd down, shouldn't it?
No, it was 3rd. It was already 3rd.
Oh, it was already 3rd. Okay. Yeah, 3rd and about 10 and a half. There's 25. Well, the clock is still running, Ronnie. 23 seconds. I didn't know they had called that many timeouts.
Well, I can understand the clock running.
Well, they didn't call a timeout.
I know, but...
And there's a long one again. And
thrown up for grabs.
yeah.
Well, they'll do that.
Now it's going to be 4th down with 9.3 seconds.
I'm not... Okay, what they lost yardage and didn't ever call timeout, and it took them about 20 seconds in the huddle to get it
Right.
called.
They just, of course, the clock stops after that penalty is set, and I'm surprised. Because I'm not sure they've called 3 timeouts.
I'm not sure that the clock should have started.
Well, after the
Not a penalty, you got to wait till it snapped.
yeah. No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay. Well, I don't think. I thought they changed. Well, I thought they changed that. Maybe they didn't. Okay. Here's a pitch, and
Don't get a face mask.
all right, good tackle. 24 again.
Solano.
24. This Solano has had a good game. So,
And that was 4th down.
well, so yeah, it'll be the Mules' ball with 1.2 seconds left.
And they throw the bomb.
See what the Mules decide to do here. They lead 14-0. Just before halftime. Mules quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Twins each way on the wide receivers. Quarterback is Marco Sanchez. Hand the ball. Sanchez kept it. Now he's still going. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds He was hit over there about the 40. Ronnie, let's hope he's not hurt. He was hit. I mean, wow. And he's down. Let's hope that's just knocked the breath out of him, because that was a good hit there. And that ends the first half, but he is still down. Let's hope he's not injured. Seriously.
Varsity. JV, of course, at Childress, and we kicked it out of bounds again. Let's see if they take it on the 30 again.
JV and freshman.
I think we're working on kicking it out of bounds.
At Childress.
Yeah, JV and freshman over at Childress tonight. And let's see if they're going to take the ball on the...
They're going to make it, kick it over this time.
Okay, they are. I think we decided we'd give it to them on the 30 if they'll keep taking it there. You know, the 7th grade ran one all the way back to begin the second half, 95 yards. So that's what we don't want to happen again. And big number 67, Mendoza, coming back in to kick off again. We'll kick off from the 35 this time. We're not getting the ball high. We're kicking kind of line drive type kicks. Three receivers back deep for Childress.
Up close to the 30. And one of them's up 26.
Mules ready now. And Mendoza will be kicking off again. Here it is, and this time down the middle, a line drive, and I think it fell down, didn't it? That's number 10, and he had quite a bit of running room there, a lot of green out there, and
30.
He's on the 30, so they got it just where they would have had it if we hadn't have kicked off twice. That worked out for the Mules there, because he had at least 10 or 15 yards more on that, even if we make a good tackle. And to field the ball, they had to go down kind of like fielding a Skinner in baseball, and the knees hit the ground, so the ball's on the 30. 1st and 10 for Childress, 7:55 here in the third quarter, just getting underway. Childress up to the line. Under center. There goes a handoff, and we bulldog them down right at the line. That is 75, Bob, on the tackle. That's Billy Tosh again. I tell you what, Tosh has played a good ball game. And a loss of 2 on the play. No, let's see.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yep. No,
they haven't. I don't know what they're doing down there on the.
He picked up a yard.
Okay. I didn't know whether they even had the standards down. Okay. We'll give them a yard. They've got it away from the chains, really.
Yeah, they sure have.
Anyway, it looks like a yard, maybe
Actually,
2.
Made about a half a yard.
Okay, second down for the Bobcats as we clog it up in the line, and they bulled their way for a couple of yards, but not a lot. Looks like they have a third down coming up and maybe 6. I can't. We've got our chain men. Not putting the marker down on the chain there, and it makes it hard to tell what they're doing. We're going to call it 3rd and 6. You know, after the 2 interceptions and almost the third, they've been a little bit leery about throwing the ball, and of course they had 1 touchdown pass and dropped it. But they don't throw the ball just tremendously well. Okay, here we go, 3rd down and 6.
They're going to throw it this time, I think.
Nope, they're going to hand off, and did we let him make it? I think they didn't make it, but they may go for it. Sanchez loosened it up on the sidelines after that tough hit just before the half. I think he's all right.
Well, Ronnie, he did make it.
He did make it. I didn't think he made that much. Well, I guess so. 1st and 10, they just ran right at us and ran hard, and after initial contact, picked up about maybe 3 or 4 more yards and picked up the first down. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Childress with the football. Muleshoe with the lead. Okay, we have one receiver over to the left now. One goes over to the right. Mules shifting around on defense. Have a 5-man front. There's a handoff, and they picked up a few. Ooh, still picking up. That's a good run there.
Is that that same back, that number?
I believe it was. That made
number 33. He's a pretty good back.
They pick up another first. No,
They picked up 8.
Picked up 8. Okay, so it'll be 2nd down and 2.
Right now, there's running right at it.
There's running. Yeah, you're right. And they have that big line in there and some big backs, and we're having a little trouble tackling them. But they are running some time off the clock, and if we hold them down there somewhere, that'll be big. All this time they're running off. And they may raise up and fire a pass here in a minute, too. But I think as long as this is working, they'll just keep the ball on the ground. 4:56, third quarter. Mules have not touched the ball offensively here in the third quarter. We haven't stuffed up in the line, and they just ran for about...
Quarterback kept it.
Quarterback kept it for about 12 yards in. So another first down, and Childress down on the Muleshoe, looks like 39-yard line.
Sanchez, the quarterback, Marco Sanchez, comes in, and
he'll be at safety, I imagine. Yeah.
Comes out. Number 22 comes out. That is Joe Wagner, the running back.
Except we're on defense.
Now we have 2, yes, but I mean he's running back on offense. Now, Ronnie, we have 2 Sanchez's in the secondary. Looks like, I believe. Well.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
It's not in there right now. The one that had 2 interceptions.
And there's a handoff and some more running room. Boy, they're just knocking us forward. Number 10's on that number 40's on the tackle.
They're really falling forward.
40 and 66 on the tackle end.
Well, let's see, Ronnie. 66 is Coleman Preston, and 40 is Michael Lozano.
So I think their philosophy here is keep the football and keep it on the ground and score. And they haven't done that yet. Ball's on the 34-yard line in Muleshoe territory. It'll be 2nd down and about 5. And the same play right there.
Oh, my goodness.
And they just, 52 was getting a free ride on that one.
Exactly right. 52 is Joe Zacharias.
Joe Zacharias was trying to get the big back down. He wasn't getting much help then, Bob. Another first down. And the ball's all the way down to the about 23-yard line of the Mules.
The strategy of this half is just run right at us.
That's exactly what they're doing in there. You know, we stopped them pretty well the first half, but
moved it from their own 30 to our 24.
And they have used nearly over half a quarter already. At least now. Well, they've used 5 minutes, and there's 2:58 remaining here in the third quarter. And the same play again, and the same result again is, boy, they're really hurting us. That was Sanchez on the tackle, number 20.
Down to the 15.
Yeah, they're running off that left side every time, Bob. And they are finding a hole. I don't know. They got that big 77 over there.
Behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, big 77 on that side.
I would guess he weighs 220.
Yeah, or more.
220, maybe 240.
Maybe 250. 73 in for 53.
And he's tall, too.
We may see him tomorrow night. All right, here we go. 2nd down, about 3. Down on the Muleshoe 20-yard line, 15-yard line.
15, 16.
And the same play again, and boy, we were out there and just didn't tackle him, and they go all the way down to about the 6. Another first down. We had someone out there then, and they just kind of ran through us. We had a lot of fire that first half. We may have to get it back here this second half. 150. They've had the ball just nearly the entire quarter. They're not in any hurry, that's for sure. You'd think they'd be about out of time on that clock. We got that called on us once.
Yep.
They moved. Quarterback's in the end zone, but
Sure looked like there was movement.
had 2 men moving in. Didn't call it. So the Bobcats or Childress take one from their 30-yard line all the way into the end zone, and they cut the gap to 14-6.
Almost 7 minutes.
Yeah.
This is big right here. Very big.
Yeah, it is. Okay, let's see what we do. Probably running off that left side, if I'm just guessing. And that's what they're doing. And they went back to the right. I don't know whether we let them get in there or not. I don't believe we did we? Oh, they said he got in there. I didn't think he did. Okay, so they started left and then reversed to the right, and we just couldn't keep them out of the end zone, and they just used their size and strength and just kind of ran over us that time. And that cuts the score to 14-8 with 1:11 remaining here. And let's see if we can get the numbers. Who we have back there? 40 is back there.
Ronnie, I think, is...
40 is Isaac Mendoza. No, 40 is Michael Lozano.
We'll get the other one here in just a minute.
Line drive. Taken. Number looks like is that number 15? Pretty good run back. 12. Okay, 12 ran it back past the 40. Good run back. 12 is Jeremiah Smith. Smith caught it on about 20 and ran it back to the 42.
Good run back.
So the Mules have good field position, and the way they moved the ball the last time, we need to go ahead and run some more time off the clock and get some more points on the board. A touchdown would tie us now, and 2-point conversion would put us behind if the Mules don't score in between. We just kind of need to get the momentum back here. We have slots on both sides, wide receivers. And a bad snap, but there was a flag ahead of time. What do we do, move?
I think we're in motion, yep.
Okay, we just, that's going to cost us 5. That'll push us back to about the 37. Well, more. Let's see, yeah, 38. First down and 15.
Yeah, Ronnie, we had a bad snap there.
Yeah, it was a bad snap.
Threw everything off.
You know, when the machine doesn't click perfectly, that it gets everybody off kilter a little bit. All right, first and 15 for the Mules. Mules leading 14-8. Big drive by Childress and 2-point conversion. And there's a handoff, and we didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. We got back to the line of scrimmage, but not to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe 2. Tried to run up the middle, and Childress, with their big defensive line, stopped it.
Let's see, I believe that wasn't that 22 then, Wagner?
Wagner, okay. And
Joe Wagner.
He picked up maybe a yard or 2.
Yeah.
2. We'll give him 2. Give him 2 yards. Okay, so second down and 13 as the clock winds down here in the third quarter. Childress had the ball just nearly all the quarter before they scored. 3 receivers over on the right side. In motion, drop back screen, and tackle from behind. That didn't work. Big number 65 waiting on that.
They were ready for that one.
So it'll be fourth down, and that ends the third quarter, Bob. And the Mules will have to punt the ball away to begin the fourth quarter. And they lead 14-8.
And they have third down and a lot. They're going to have third down and about 14.
Need a big play.
So they really need a big play here. Yeah, the quarterback's going to run with it. He's going to get part of it, but he didn't get a whole lot.
Ran into the sideline. They were waiting. Boy, they're Childress.
Childress is playing really a lot better football this half, and the Mules are kind of flat, but Well, Ronnie, we didn't get anything then. I thought we did, but it's 4th and 14, so a punting situation for the Mules.
We're going to punt into the wind.
Just underway and into a slight wind. And
Under 40.
Let's see, Ronnie, who that?
I think it's 40.
I think it's 40. And I think the last time there's a flag for something.
I hope it's on them.
We moved. Apparently. I didn't see us move, but I guess we did.
Well, I was looking down at the stats.
So that's another 5 yards. So we're going to be punting from about our 33.
Well, so far their strategy is working very well.
We really need a good punt here. Mules led 14-0 at the half, but Childress used up almost 7 minutes and scored. Made the 2-point conversion. Oh, there's a bad snap. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that really hurt there. And they just about wiped out number 40, our kicker. And bad snap. So that really hurt. And let's see if number 40 is all right. Hell, he's coming off.
I don't think he feels too good. We kicked about 10 yards, and they've got it inside the 30.
The punter then was Michael Lozano, and the ball was really low. It was on the ground. He picked it up and just didn't have much time to punt it. And
we've been
actually, Ronnie, he didn't get off. He lost yardage because he was punting from the 33. He lost 3 yards. So big break there for Childress as they have it 1st and 10 on the Mule 25.
Back out on defense too.
And there's a handoff by number 33. Now, good defense that time by the Mules. Good penetration and good pursuit. So looked like they lost some then.
They
lost about two. We have.
They've been hurting us mowers right.
Yeah, they ran wide then, and like Ronnie said, where they've been hurting us is right at us, right up the middle, off tackle. We have 6:26 remaining, and it's 2nd and about 12 from the Mule 27.
It's time to.
Mules lead by
suck them in.
By 6, 14-8. The Mules trying to make a clean sweep here tonight. They won the first 2 games.
Flag.
And there's a flag.
They called it.
Now, they've got a delay then, which that helped. And Ronnie, is that the first penalty on?
I think that's the first penalty on
Childress? I think that's the first penalty tonight.
I thought they should have had to delay 3 or 4 times, but they finally called it.
So that makes it
2nd and 17.
2nd and 17. Oh, they were in motion then. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, they were in motion then.
Oh,
and they fumbled.
We got it.
I don't know. I think they fell on it. No, we did get it. Okay, all right.
They were definitely in motion.
They just didn't see that, I guess, because they were definitely in motion. But
definitely in motion down there. In one of those runs.
Anyway, we got the fumble.
Dodged a bullet.
So that was a big break for the Mules there.
I think the momentum that
24 came up with the fumble.
Okay.
24
recovered the fumble. That is Sergio Solano. Childress had all that momentum going and really moving the ball there in that third quarter, and they looked like they just kind of laid back then a little.
Well, Ronnie, for one thing, it looked like to me they got away from what was so good for them, the 7 minutes running right at us. But, that happens.
And we
just got a 5-yard penalty. No, timeout, Childress, with 5:43 remaining. The Mules leading by 6. And they're going to have it 1st and 10 on their own 33. By the way, that recovered fumble then was by number 24, Sergio Lozano's timeout. And by the way, in case we were off the air then, the fumble was recovered by number 24, Sergio Solano of the Mules. Now the Mules have it 1st and 10 from their own 33.
Empty backfield.
And empty backfield this time. And the quarterback keeps it. And he's gonna pick up. That's a good run there by Marco Sanchez. And what did he pick up, Ronnie? About 7?
Looks like about 7. He ran over number 21.
So good run then by Sanchez.
Close to 8.
Actually, it was almost 8.
Well, we need to get some first downs here and run some time.
Okay, we're clock moving. It's 5:17, and like Ronnie said, we can just keep the ball away from them and use some clock. It's a formation that the Mules have used most of the night. The spread, 2 on each side, 1 running back this time. Okay, there's Lozano, and he didn't have anywhere to go. Then
It's gonna be 3rd and short.
It's going to be 3rd and about
Maybe a yard.
2.5.
That's not 2.5.
I don't think he made any, Ronnie. Well, about 3rd and 2. Yeah, 3rd and 2. I think it was
Yeah. He couldn't pitch because
no gain.
It was close to the sideline. They had everything covered, and he just had to cut in and get back to the line of scrimmage. What he had to do.
This is really big right
A
here.
lot of time off if we get a first
If
down.
we can get a first down here, we can use up some time. And let's see what the coaches come up with. Let's see what Marco comes up with here. Marco Sanchez, number 20, the quarterback. Now we have trips over to the right, 1 receiver over here to the left. And the running back is 24 this time, Sergio Solano. So let's see what we do. We're down to 4 minutes.
Pitch
It, and he didn't get it. Well, I don't know, Ronnie.
Second effort close. We didn't go out of bounds.
I think he likes a little, but they're probably going to go for it.
They're going to say that he stepped out
Yeah.
of bounds. Yeah.
It's going to be 4th and about
Well,
1.
I tell you what, if we don't make this, we really put ourselves in a bind. But if we make it,
Well, the thing of it is, look what happened on our last punt.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to go for it. But they may not. I think they're sending in number 40, the punter.
40, he's still able to punt, I guess.
I think they're going to go for it, Ronnie. The coaches are talking to Marco Sanchez.
They're going for it.
And we're down to 3:50. And, of course, the clock stopped when it went out of bounds.
Oh, went out of bounds. Okay.
Now, this is big right here. I mean, huge.
Yeah.
If we can make
Got
this.
them all on the line.
And they really have them on the line.
Long count.
It's a long count.
You know, we might should have hit one of them
Yeah.
when they moved across the line.
Pretty close. I don't know whether they came across or not, but it was close.
He's going to have.
He got it. Woo, that was a good job by Sanchez. Wow.
They had him completely.
If he keeps,
corralled.
if Sanchez keeps going wide, he's not going to make it. That was a good job of cutting back inside then.
66, I don't know how good a job of blocking he did, but he got in their way and let Sanchez.
66 for the Mules in Preston Coleman. We've called his name quite a bit. He's a big kid. He's going to be big.
Well, he got in their way, nothing else in. Big first down. How many timeouts do they have left? Do you have any idea? I think they've called 1.
I think Childress has just called 1 timeout. Clock's moving, 3:30, first down, and we have it on our about 44.
Run that clock, baby. Oh,
And there's a good run there by Sanchez.
Good fake, good
Faked.
run.
He faked the run to his back and went all the way down he went from his 44 down to
41. Didn't it?
Ronnie. Was there a fumble in?
No.
Well, I guess there was a flag for something. My goodness, I didn't see that.
I guarantee you one thing.
Well, that took away about a 15-yard run.
Well, Childress can't go home and say that they.
I guess there was motion or something. It is about first. Well, the way they have it lined up now, it's 1st and 14. Boy, that penalty really hurt there.
22.
22 kept it then, but nowhere to go then. 22 is Joe Wagner. And I think that was no gain. May have lost. No. Okay, so the Mules have it now Second down. They lost about a yard. 2nd and 15 from their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, we may throw it this time. They let them move twice and didn't call it, and they get us.
Clock running, 2:22. And we have 2nd and 15 from our 40. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And running back is Wagner. Now he wants to throw it.
Hey,
now
we got a man out there.
And he caught it. Oh, good pass there.
Oh, man,
the first,
man knocked
our own man ran into us, but that was a big first down. If there's not any penalties, I don't know. I don't see a flag anywhere, Ronnie. I think there is. I think there was a flag. Well, no, maybe not. That was a beautiful pass there from Sanchez to, I think number 12 caught it, didn't he, Ronnie?
I believe so, and they had everybody on the line, and we gambled a little, but as a good pass and wide open, so that's a big first down.
Marco Sanchez to
Good call.
Jeremy Smith.
Good call.
Or maybe it
That
was.
was number 12.
Oh yeah, that's who I had. Okay, number 12 is Jeremiah Smith. Good pass there and a good catch. Now the quarterback's going to keep it this time. Starts outside, has some running room, has some more. And we got another flag. My goodness. Okay. Well, we're down to 120, and we had the first down, and that was called holding.
I think they have
Down plus about 10 more yards. Now we're back all the way to the Muleshoe 45, and it looks like that was holding. It's going to be 1st and 20, and we have a timeout. 1st and 20 after the big holding penalty, and we're back on the 45 of Childress. But they're only there is only a minute and 17 seconds, so maybe the Mules can hold on here. But 1st and 20 from the 45 of the Bobcats. Sanchez takes off with it, cuts up, and he didn't get a whole lot, but he did use up some time. And I believe they must have called their last time out.
They may have one left.
I think that's their last time out. It's 109.
Well, if that's the case,
But I may be wrong. They may have 2 more. They may have 1 more.
I know they don't have
But
one.
we'll be back. And then it was probably no gain. And Childress called a timeout. I think it's their last, but it may not have been. There's 109 remaining, and it's 2nd and 20. And that must have been the last one, Ronnie, because we took a knee then. So we're down to 59 seconds. So that was their last time out. So that was smart then by the quarterback and the coaches in taking a knee, because they can run it out now.
Won't you keep these in your deal there?
I'll put this score down. Okay, we have 37 seconds, and they'll take a knee again.
Run as much time as you can. Don't let them blow the whistle and stop it.
And we're down below 30 seconds.
We're going to take a penalty.
And we're going to take a penalty.
No, we took a timeout.
Or was it timeout?
Yeah.
Timeout, yes. Timeout, Mules. When we come back, it'll be 20.9 seconds. We have 20 seconds left, 21 actually. And the Mules should just take another knee here, and that should do it.
Good snap.
There's a snap. Good snap.
That'll be it.
And that'll do it. And the Mules win a close one. They win 2 close, well, actually 3 close ones here tonight. They win 14-8. And the first game was 14-0, and the other one was 24-22. And it's a clean sweep here tonight. Good. We've had some well-played games. Really, for junior high, they have hadn't been a whole lot of mistakes. We did have some big penalties in this game, but they really played hard. And that makes the 8th grade go to 6-2. The 7th grade is 7-1, and the B team is 5-2. So that about winds it up here tonight. Ronnie, any comments?
No, I think you covered it, Bob. The Bobcats came out and kept the ball almost the entire third quarter, and then they kicked off to us and held us.
7 minutes.
Yeah, I had the ball. We got the punt for -3 yards, and they had the ball down on about the 25, and we dug in and held them, recovered a fumble, and just ran the clock out. So big wins for the Mules tonight, and we congratulate the coaches and the players. Some good ball games.
Okay, Ronnie, that winds it up from Benny Douglas Stadium, and like I said, we won all 3 games, and we'll be back tomorrow night with a big varsity game with the Bobcats.